There you go.
I want to do live chat, not top chat. Okay, am I on? Am I live? Hello, 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 everybody.
Yeah.
How you doing? This is a pop-up live. Um, not a happy one, unfortunately. I'm sitting here diamond painting. Wanted to do it within chat and got the most horrific news. Um, hey April. Hi Cynthia. How you doing, girls? Listen, we just had the most horrible news. There has been an ambush in Idaho. Idaho, someone, we don't know if it's one person or two people, or we don't even know right now because it's still happening. It started about an hour ago, but the someone started an ambush fire, and then when the fire department came to see to the fire, snipers started shooting at them, and two that we know of are dead. Now, this is personal to me. I was a volunteer for 12 years. So, you know, a little shooketh. And the you know, they sent out a SWAT team, and the crazy SOB started shooting at the SWAT team. So now they've got fire um coming. They've got uh shooting coming from two different directions, which means there may be more than one person. And we don't know how bad it is. It's not terribly far. John's been doing some research about where it is and how close it is to residents. They've been everybody, telling everyone to take shelter. Um, I Everything I say is allegedly, and as per MSNBC or CNN News, because they are trying to keep us informed, but they're in the middle of it too. Um, yes, I am going to ask for all of your thoughts and your prayers and your empathy to please go out to the families of these. I've just never heard of this. I mean, I've heard of them going after cops and schools and churches, but I don't think I've ever heard of a sniper going after a fire department. And I mean, they went after they had like 5 trucks out there. So, we don't know. We know for sure that two are deceased. That's all we know for sure. Others are injured, but they're not um, releasing the information. So we're all just kind of, you know, it's a weird thing because I know that there was this one time years and years ago. Okay, let me just divert and tell a story. when we had a domestic situation. Now, these two was in the trailer park and they've been drinking. And girl, don't mind my my rolling pin. I'm using it to hold back this diamond painting. I mean, if I ever finish it, I think I'm starting to see the end of the road, but I don't know. It may be Christmas before I finish this stupid thing. Um. Anyway, uh, it was a good old fashioned trailer park, honey. You just don't know. I mean, Walmart would have been an upgrade for these two. They were as scrappy got, and they was having a domestic dispute, and they were shooting at each other all over the place, all over the trailer, shooting out windows, and that's dangerous because you know it's not like you don't have another trailer next to you. So the neighbors, of course, called in the 911 call, and they said, well, she's got kind of blood coming out of the side of her head, and I don't know if he shot her, but she don't look too good. So this is we always get the dispatch calls. That's the one thing I love about Texas. We always get the dispatch calls. So we took the call and we went out there, and the police department blocked us. And we were like, wait a minute, we've got a call here and we've got a possible injury. And those policemen, the assistant chief was there, and he kind of looked at me and he went, are you first in on this? And I went, well, I'm first truck in. And he went, okay, let me explain something to you. You're not going anywhere. Lady, listen to me. And he wasn't rude, but he was a little aggressive. Let's put it that way. He had something to communicate to me, and the adrenaline was high. I said, okay, here we go. I got this guy tonight. Great. Because most of the men in the police department were never anything but kind to me. I mean, I was wonderful to them, and you know, a lot of people say that fire department and they don't all get along. Hey, Mutt Nuts, you thinking about him too, aren't you? Mutt Nuts has got a whole. She's got firefighters in her blood and in her people too. So this is a rough night for both of us. I know, girl. I know it's scary out there, and we don't know what's going on, and it's dark, and that sniper is on the loose, and he has no intention of coming out. He even shot at one of the SWAT guys. I'm like, you shooting at SWAT, you got a problem. You got nothing to lose. But hugs to you too, girl. Hugs to you too. But anyway, he stopped me at the end of the street and he said, you're not going in. And I was like, well, honey, we're EMS. And he was like, honey, you're not going in. My job is to keep you alive. You're not going in until I get them out and until you have a safe situation. And that's how they've always been with firefighters, EMS, EMTs. They've always, 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 because we're not trained for, military gun downs. We're not ready for this kind of crap. But these guys were just out doing their job. And two of them are going to not be going home to their families tonight, and they're not going to be seeing their children or their parents or their families because of some asshole. And pardon my language, but this is senseless. Who the hell needs to shoot a bunch of firefighters? I mean, we're not the bad guys. You know, we help tape up the bad guys after you get shot. You know, April. It's not dark. It's only 6:08 in Oregon. Yeah, but it's getting dark. It's getting dark, and because they're in the mountainous area, the visibility is not good. Like I said, I don't live in Idaho. I don't know what the situation is. I just know that from what the news is saying, their uh their visibility is very poor, and they're not getting they're not able to find this guy. He's in very deep, dark, wooded uh terrain. So, it's and a lot of people do hiking up there. So, somebody could just be hiking and not have a radio on. So I thought, you know what? Let me just come on and talk about it. I mean, just in case somebody might have a YouTube or something on and not know about it. Um, but I'm so worried. I'm awfully, awfully concerned for our boys tonight. You know, they're not trained for this kind of crap. So, anyway, yeah. My brother in law and 20-year-old nephew are firefighters here in Maryland. And my 20, hold on, I got to change glasses. Those glasses are so strong. Okay. Like the tissue got caught on 'em. Okay. And they're firefighters, and their niece and their boyfriend. See, I know, it's hard. It's hard. And the helicopters aren't getting too far either. Whatever they do have for weaponry, that one of the analysts said kind of made me a little nervous, because he said whatever they do have, they are definitely uh experienced. They knew what they were doing. They went out there. Nobody was out there to monitor them, and nobody was out there watching them. And so who knows what they could have, and I'm not trying to gaslight anybody or put fear in anybody, but they were out there way before they started that fire. And there's also a visibility issue, because you can't see through fire. You can't see through the smoke. They could have a mask. I mean, they could be very well prepared for this, but whatever they have some long range weapons. Not that I'm a gunnery sergeant or anything, but I just, I just wanted to put out a good word for them and tell everybody, let's just, yeah, let's just all just be together in this, okay? Okay. I don't want to be sad or, be Debbie Downer, but this is our world now. This is our world. People are losing it. I don't know if it's mental health and they're just not getting help, or if they're just dropping their baskets, or if they got a grudge with the fire department. I don't know what the hell it is. But, um, you know, the violence has got to stop. And this is serious. We don't know how many lives we're going to lose tonight. And I don't know. It just breaks my heart. It really does. I mean, they're going into innocent women's houses and shooting them and shooting their service dogs. And it all just becomes so much. I went out to the pool today. I did my laps. I'm trying to do 6 laps a day. Um, Tomorrow I'm going to try to hit 7. Uh, but it started to get a little stormy later in the afternoon. So I didn't stay in the pool too long. I did get my 6 laps in. It's a long pool. So a lap is, girl, I am so out of shape. I'm like, oh my God, how can I lose 50 pounds and still feel like a floating, I don't know what. I look like a piece of dead driftwood in that water. I'm like, God, man, I have lost my mojo in the pool. I got to get it back somehow. I really, really do. Oh, God. I was like, okay, okay, okay. One more lap, one more lap. I mean, I thought, oh, Christ, this pool's going to kill me. But it felt so good. And then, you get out of the pool and all of a sudden the weight comes back on you and you're like, ugh, ugh. The weight, it's like, oh my God, I feel like a million pounds. But couldn't wait to get back upstairs. It was like 90 degrees and it was just muggy and sticky. And you could feel it the minute you got out of the water because the water wasn't very cold. So, oh no. There was the lady that lives in Princess Anne, Maryland. Came home in the door. Oh, found another dog pee. Oh no. Those are fighting words. Yeah, we're gonna have to go hunt that bitch down. I have no mercy for that at all. No, I have. You know what? My nuts. You got to find out who did that. That's just freaking cruel. Cruel. I hate it when they do that to innocent. You know, it's one thing, okay? You got some kind of political bug up your ass, fine. But what are you killing an innocent animal for? I mean, really, I don't know. They're just mean and hateful. They come near my dog, though, they're going to get tased so fast. Honey, I'm going to put that taser on and I'm just going to leave it on auto. I will. I will. But I was telling John, I was trying to tell John there was this 2 dogs. They were having a little spackle. It wasn't a big dog fight, but it was a spackle. And he goes, I don't know what to do with that. One of those dogs was like a pit bull. I was really scared. What do I do? And I said, you know what you do? I said, and I this is not a hack. This is a real live thing. I used to do this with the lions and the tigers all the time. You take your thumb and you stick it right up their butt. I'm not kidding. Whoever the dog is that's aggressing, you stick your thumb right up their ass. I mean it. If you ever see dogs fighting, stick your thumb right up their ass. They're not going to come back at you. They're going to be so literally sexually assaulted. They're going to be so offended. They're going to be like, "Arr!" And they are going to back off because they're not going to know what happened to them. And it always, always works. I'm not kidding. So I know it's gross and you may have to clean a little itchy poo poo off of your thumb. You may have poo poo thumb, but just stick that, and I mean stick it and turn it and really grab that tail and then pull that thumb out and pull that tail with it. I mean, ew, I know. April's like, I'm out. I'm out. I don't want to hear this. April, it's true. I'm sorry, April. Hey, hey, Crafty with Shay is here. Hey, girl. Shay all day. How you doing, girl? We're talking about if dogs fight, you stick your thumb right up their butt. You do. Whatever dog is fighting, you just stick your thumb just right up his ass. I'm not kidding. It breaks up a dog fight and you don't get near their teeth. I'm not kidding. It's not a hack. It really, really works. I've done it with 20-pound little Lhasa Apsos who thought they were big fat dogs. I've done it with everybody. Good night, April. Thank you for coming by, girl. I'm sorry I started on a low note. I love you, April. Thank you for coming over. It's okay. I understand. Good night, sweetheart. Yeah, Shay Shay. Oh, girl. I am sending you the cutest thing. I can't wait I'm just gonna keep my big fat mouth shut about it. But yeah, it's it's summertime and I just wanted to cheer everybody up because some people get the summer doldrums. I don't get the summer. Oh, I swam 6 laps today, Shay. 6 laps. It damn near killed me. I am getting too old for this shit. I swear. On that 6 lap, I was like, okay, okay, okay. One of the other swimmers like, you okay over there? I'm like, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll be all right. I just might need a little oxygen. But yeah, I did my 6 laps. I'm gonna try to do 7 tomorrow. I'm gonna get up early in the morning and try to try to get it done earlier in the day because I was doing all this creative organizing, this damn painting. I'm never gonna get it done. I feel like, I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, 10 squares may not sound like a lot to you, but these are 10 of the most savvy ass little square. I still don't see the image. I'm like, I mean, girl, it's supposed to start looking like that. And I'm not seeing it yet. You know how sometimes you don't see the image until you get to the end? I am like, man, she is Jedi mind screwing me. That's what This diamond painting is Jedi mind screwed me. I even had to make a cheat sheet, make the numbers bigger because I was like, you know how you just stare sometimes, you just go up into the hi, Christopher. Got your box all packed up, and John's gonna send it tomorrow in the mail. I'm sorry, I've been fluttering around. We had I put some of my diamond paintings on eBay, and they're going for very, very good prices. Apparently, because I sold 10 of them this weekend. And let me tell you what happens when you sell 10 diamond paintings. You got to pack them and you got to make sure they go to the right people. And this is where long suffering has to come in because he is the rain man. He gets it all done, and I got to get the little packet with the pen and the card and the Werthers and hope and pray they don't melt all over. And I'm like, oh my God, it was a lot of work. I mean, selling these things, I love selling them. Oh, and one came back. And wait till you guys hear this. Okay, this is the weirdest story you're going to hear all day. I sent a diamond painting, the Rottweiler. I never even unboxed it. It was sealed. Okay. Y'all say hi to each other. Hi. Hi. Oh, I love it. Okay. So I had the Rottweiler. I sent it. I never even unboxed it. I sent it to a lovely lady in the UK. Now, did all the custom stuff right, did all the paperwork right. Get a load of this. I get a letter back saying, I'm sorry, we were unable to deliver your diamond painting and it has been destroyed. I'm like, it's sealed. It's a diamond painting. It's not a time bomb. What do you mean it's been destroyed? And if you could not deliver it, why didn't you send it back? You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we got a customs agent who likes diamond paintings. That's what I'm thinking. So we called eBay and we had to talk to, which, by the way, calling eBay is an act of Congress. Let me tell you. Yeah, I was freaking out. I was like, if you're not gonna deliver it, you have to send it back. I've never had a problem with sending international diamond paintings before. I've had to pay a little more for shipping, but with the pirate shipping, I got a great deal on it. So anyway, I'm like, I want my freaking diamond painting back. Where the hell is it? I call eBay. Okay, first of all, you got to be detective freaking nosy, Scottish. How the hell do you get a human being at eBay? So it takes us 24 hours. We finally get a lady. She calls us back. She's a supervisor. Hello, how can I help you? Hi, my name is Joanna, and I have this issue. And I tell her of my plight, and she's like, oh, that is very unusual. Yes, it is. And it's kind of, I'm considering it theft. And she goes, well, did they refund your money? Yeah, they did. They refunded the $47 that I charged for the diamond painting. But in all actuality, the diamond painting is worth far more than $47 because it retails for $80. So, what I'd like to know is where's my diamond painting and why has it been destroyed when it was completely sealed and it was a brand new product? Well, I am very concerned about this. And I said, I am too, because it's never happened before. So now we got the whole customs, FBI, the Interpol. We got people digging in on this shit. It is so exciting. I've got people writing me and emailing me all kinds of stuff. I've got tracking letters and numbers. I've got everything. I've got pictures of it. Man, I am going after this bitch. I want my diamond painting back because I know somebody's got it. Somebody's got it. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it. I am about to become a Karen. I am going Karen all over the UK Customs Department. Anyway, so that's my story of the week. So yeah. But anyway, please pray for our firefighters. They are not leaving the brush fire, which if I were those firefighters, I would pack that shit up and get the hell out of there. But they're so brave. They're trying to put the brush fire out while they have a sniper shooting at them. It is ridiculous. Yes. Yes, color in chat's going DMV on the UK. That's right. And I'm doing it in such a lovely accent. I'm pulling the whole English thing on her. Well, really, it's ever so unusual, don't you think? Don't you think it's rather suspicious? I think it's terribly, terribly suspicious. You know, Meanwhile, the redneck in me, the Texas in me is like, bitch, where's my diamond paint? I want my diamond paint back. Because I feel bad for her. And she was so understanding. The lady was so sweet. I'm sending her another diamond painting for free if I can get it across the pond, which, by the way, now seems to be an act of Jesus. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's coming. The the trouble. Look at I have done nothing. I'm just yakking with you guys. Anyway, I'm so glad to visit with you. I would hang out with you in person, but I have got the yakkiest, yankiest, jankiest pool hair you've ever seen, and I got no makeup on, and what else? Oh yeah, I'm wearing an Ariel. Are you ready? I'm wearing an Ariel facial mask. I thought I better put a facial mask on because that water in the pool really dries out your face. So I put one of those peel, and I keep them in the refrigerator. Oh my god, they're so cold. They're so cold. But I thought, I better put one of those on tonight and, you know, stay ahead of it. Staying ahead of it. But yeah, I had a late dinner. Not much. I think it's just too hot to eat. You just get so blasted. It's like, ugh, food. Where's my pen? I need my good pen. I can't find it. Oh, here she is. Here she is. Look, girl. Does this remind you of anybody? I got this from Shay Shay all day. I love her. She's heavy and she just picks these little puppies right up. They give her no crap at all. And I put a big old placer on her. So, hopefully. and it's got a ton of ABs on it. So, you know what that means, a ton of headaches. But I'm hoping. Oh, I want to show you guys something. You want to see what I did? Okay. So, you see her? You see her? I'm taking good care of her. I put a big tip on her. Okay, you guys. All right. Hold on a minute. You're going to love this. So my girlfriend, okay, after I did that picture of Pink, she wants me to do a picture of her dogs, right? Okay. Now, this is a picture of her dogs. Isn't she beautiful? Sitting there by a dirty old ashtray. Wait, let me see if I can get it in focus. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Palm tree, dirty sidewalk. So I got Mr. Long Suffering. Are you ready? Oh, yeah, the heat is killing me too much. I know. I know. Girl, I got this house at 62 degrees. I'm wearing a sweater. So, guess what happened? I said, I want to pimp her out. So, guess what we did? We pimped her out. Wait till you see. You're going to die. It's so cute. Hold on. Let me find it. Ah. Okay. Look, we pimped her out. We put a gown on her. Can you see it? Oh, this camera sucks. We put a gown on her, a tiara. She's in front of a chateau. She does not know I'm doing this. She's going to get this diamond painting and go, who the hell is this? I know, I know. But to me, I love her so much. We've been friends for like 150 years. And you know what? She's never, ever had a diamond painting. And don't you guys know when when there's like somebody you've ever done a diamond painting for that has never had a diamond painting, their face like explodes. I mean, they just love it. They just go crazy. I mean, it's such an interesting medium and it's so sparkly. And I think so. I'm doing that for her. And I'm doing do you guys remember when they had the three paintings, the doctor, the firefighter, and the what was it? Well, I'm doing that one too for my doctor. So I have a lot to do in the next month or two. And then comes Christmas, Christmas. And I'm doing the big ass dreamer, the 108-inch long, because I'd like to put her over my bed. I don't know. The Christmas plan. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Oh, is she driving home? Are you driving home? I thought you were staying at Crashly's tonight. What happened? You changed your plan? Did you want to go home? Rebecca, please don't tell me there's a kitten in the car. Rebecca, she went a little kitten crazy at Crashly's. Crashly has kittens. I'm not talking about a kitten. I'm talking about a plethora, a tribe of kittens, like hundreds, like it's kitten central. And one kitten decided to get on her shoulder. And I got a picture of that too. It was so funny. She's like, this kitten loves me. And I was like, no, 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 no. But anyway, yeah, see, there's the picture. It comes out clear, I think. I don't know why. But isn't it beautiful? Doesn't she look stunning? And I'm gonna do all kinds of ABs and special drills and I mean, I just can't wait. I can't wait. She knows nothing of it. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. Nobody snitch. Snitches get stitches. Do you guys get me? I mean it. Yeah. They're calling for clearance thunderstorms tonight. Oh no. This weather is bipolar. Man, I am sweating buckets 1 minute and freezing my ass off the next. But I got to keep it cold for you know who, Mr. and Mrs. Polar Bear over there, because, but we had a really weird situation where half of the apartments here were like half of the apartment would not have electricity, but the other half would. Like your microwave would work, but your air conditioner wouldn't. In your flat. It was so weird. It was so weird. I was like, thank God it didn't happen to us. Because the minute it goes out here, my ass is headed to the Hampton. You know, I'm going to the Hampton Hotel. No way. No way, girl. Ain't gonna happen. I am not a summer girl. I really just look at that. Boy, they're kind of closer, aren't they? But Dreamer does replace drills. But I don't want to have to wait for more drills. But I bought these from Amazon and I thought I was just gonna get the bags. But look, they gave me all of the the cylinders and the case too. But I hate the case. The case is so hard to open. But not bad, right? For like 20 bucks. Yeah, and they're all AB diamonds. These were AB squares and they have rounds too. But I figured, I've got to have a couple of backups because lately, and I'm not trashing on anybody, but lately the last couple of DACs I've gotten have been running me short. I usually wind up with extras, but you know, they run me short, and then, and then, and then, you little piece of. Do you know the curse words I have used on this time meeting? Okay, so I think I'm going to mount it on a board. I need advice. So, hi Peg, how you doing, girl? How's my Peggy Wood? Mwah, mwah, mwah. Um, should I mount it? And if I mount it, if I take it like to Michael's or Joanne's or Hoppity Loppity, if I mount it, do I have to seal it after I mount it? Or should I put a sealant on it before I mount it? Because I've never sealed. See, I always put them in frames. So I've never sealed a diamond painting. So come on, I need advice. No, don't seal it at all. Really? Even after I mount it? Cool. Okay. Because I was afraid if I mounted it that I would lose all the shine from the drills, But other people have said, "Oh no, you got to seal it." They seal everything, and it's like, why are you sealing it if you're putting it behind it? Yeah, I never seal anything if I'm putting it behind a frame because there's no sense in that because the plexiglass keeps it safe anyway. But oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Peg. I'm glad. I'm glad, baby girl. You feeling good? Okay. Okay. Well, Shay says no sealing. No sealing. All right. So court's out on that. I don't believe in sealing. Oh, Christopher, he's here comes church. Here he goes. I don't believe in sealing. Yes, it's putting a coating on the drills, and that's what you'll see. Yeah, I don't want it to, because see, I'm afraid if you seal it after a while, that that stuff might come off and look a little like crooky, like cruddy, you know. And I don't want the colors to get dull either. Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it. Because Shay Shay, you've done what, like 8 million diamond paintings, so you should know. You should know. Uh, but anyway, so yeah, so the diet, I don't know. The diet is up and down. I have good days and bad days. Yesterday was not a great day. I didn't have that much of an appetite. This morning was great. Watermelon, cereal, and then part of a chocolate brownie. Oh, then I thought I might have to have a little afternoon cocktail. So I got this Halo ice cream and it is so good. It's a coffee ice cream. And I put it in like one of these cups. The cups that stay cold all day. This is George, by the way. Isn't it cute? I had it made for him. Isn't he so watercolory? Doesn't he look gay? This is George at Pride Month. Anyway, so so filled it halfway with ice, put some 2% milk in it, and the coffee ice cream, which is low cal. It's called Halo, and it's the whole container is only like 200 or 300 calories. I was like, God, I could eat this whole thing if I felt like it, but I really don't. So I just put a scoop in it and filled it with a bunch of ice and then shook the living. I just really just shook it into submission. And then I put a little bit of Grey Goose in it and a little Kahlua. Girl, girl, I felt like I was on vacation. I went down to the pool. I had my life jacket on that my bestie gave me, a real life jacket. It's a lifeguard jacket. that she gave me when she was a lifeguard from California. And we had so much fun there because the tide came in really, really fast and it washed away my jacket. She said, "Here, you can have mine." I was like, "Thanks." I really like that other jacket a lot, though. But anyway, so I mean, a little Kahlua, a little Grey Goose, honey. It was de freaking vine. Oh, it just tasted so light and delish, and it's my new favorite drink. It's my new favorite drink. You don't have to do the blender. You don't have to do any special you just shake it. Just shake it till it's, because this thing closes on top. So you take the straw out and you just, like I said, whip it into submission and there you go. There you go. But anyway, so I'm just having a little Sunday night and like I said, at first I was a little bummed out about the whole ambush and everything in Idaho. What are those Idaho people thinking? I mean, really, they better find that guy and they better blow him into about a billion pieces. You know, you don't get to shoot firefighters and get away with it. I mean, really, even the crappy ones. And I have known some crappy firefighters. By the way, I actually wrote a chapter in the book today. I did. About a firefighter who was not quite the nicest, not not the sweetheart firefighter you want to visit your children at school. He was such a filthy freaking perv. Oh my god. This guy, did you guys ever see the TV show Rescue Me? Remember Dennis Leary in Rescue Me? Who remembers that show? I want hands up. Who remembers that show? This guy made them look like choir boys. I mean, made them look like choir boys. They he was so, oh my god, he was such a slob. And the pranks that he would play on people, and one of the pranks he played on me, I wrote in the book. And it's a good story. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna pee your pants. That's all there is to it. And then you're gonna be embarrassed that you ever knew me, that I ever survived it because it's a good story. But I got it written today, and I got the outline written today. I didn't get the whole story. I'm trying to um what I did was I wrote a list of all the stories, and then I'm trying to do a synopsis, and then I'm just gonna do, yeah, crafting with Shay. Oh yeah, I'm writing a book. I'm writing a book, and it's gonna be called Remotely Amusing, my library book. Yeah, I'm writing a book about all my remotely amusing stories. And it's all Christopher's fault. He peer pressured me into it. He is so mean, and he bugged and bugged and bugged me for weeks and weeks and weeks and months and months and months. He said, you got to put that story in a book. You got to put that story in a book." And I'm like, "Why don't you just listen to it on my damn YouTube? Why do I have to write it in a book?" He said, "Not only do you have to do it in a book, but I want you to do an audio." So now I have to do an audio. Now John has become a book authoritarian. He is the book beast. He's becoming a book bully. He's like, "You got to do it this way, and you got to do it this way, and you got to do it this way." And I'm like, "I hate you." I mean, He said, "Don't hate me, hate Christopher. This is all Christopher's fault." There will be. Hold on, I need a tissue. Oh God, it's so. Oh, sorry. It's super, super humid. It's like I feel like I'm living underwater tonight. It's super thick out there because it's about to storm. But yeah, you think? Yeah, I know. I know. Muttnut says, I'm getting a signed copy. I'm getting a signed copy, and I want a signed copy, and everybody gets a signed copy. I know. I'm going to have to do a book launch. I'm going to do an online launch. I think so. I think so. Because, most of the people who listen to my stories and who like the stories, I don't know. This could be an epic fail. This could be the biggest bomb of all my bombs. And let's face it, you guys know, when it comes to bombs, I'm the queen, okay? you know, I mean, I have no filter. I've got Amazonitis. I buy crap on Amazon that I have no idea what the hell I bought it for. I, you know, I've got, bad, bad languageitis. You know me. I'm not planning on watching my mouth. So if you're a good God fearing Christian woman, you better make up that fried chicken and get yourself a cold Coors Light because it's about to get dirty around here. Yeah, it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. Um, but yeah, it's. I'm hopeful and I'm optimistically I'm cautiously optimistic. How about that? How about that? But I will have one copy for Muttnuts that I will have signed. And if anybody else wants a book, just holler out. There's so much in writing a book. This shit is hard. I mean, my God, I gotta have a copy of the you know, first of all, you gotta have a title. And then and don't you people even try to steal my title because I will come for you. Um, but you gotta have a title, and then you gotta make sure there's not a million people who have the title. And no, no, I'm sorry. No, Richard and I broke up, and that is a chapter in the book too, and it's not a very nice one. Yeah, I have um something very, very awful was said to me by him, and my husband even doesn't want anything to do with him. And when my husband has to say, "Do not ever, ever speak to my wife again," I mean it. And he doesn't have to say a lot. Long suffering, he doesn't say a lot, but when he says it, he says very few words and they're very strong and he really means it. Now, I know a lot of you are going to want to know the story, and a day will come when I will tell you. I have all the receipts, but I just don't want to ruin and dirty this good time in my life. You know, I'm losing weight. I'm feeling healthy. Life is good. I don't want to sully it with bad blood. Okay. Yeah. But there is very valid reason for it's not good. He's not a good person. He wasn't a good person to me. And, you know, I can take a kicking. I can take a lot of shit, but this went too far. And there are boundaries. We all have boundaries. You have boundaries. You have boundaries with your husband. You have boundaries with your dog. You think your dog loves you unconditionally. You have boundaries with that dog. Abuse that dog and see if that dog doesn't love you unconditionally. That dog will never trust you again. There are boundaries in life, and those boundaries were crossed in a very bullied way. And I'm not the kind of woman who, I have zero tolerance for bullies, and I won't do it. And that's as far as I can go on it. So I hope that you all understand. I don't want to bring the room down, but yeah, Richard and I are no longer. So and it's a good thing. It's all for the best. It's all for the best. Um uh I learned a lot, and I am moving forward. Okay. And the people who love me, and the people who don't, they don't have to. There's the door, and don't let the good Lord split you where they, what is it? Don't let the good Lord hit you where the good Lord split you, something like that. Anyway, don't worry about it. I'm not, I don't break easy. I'm a strong woman. I Yeah, I'm hanging in there, and I'm thriving, and I'm stronger for it. Thank you, Peggy. Thank you, my love. Thank you for understanding. Because it takes a strong woman to understand another strong woman. I appreciate that in you. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I have enjoyed our night together. And I can't wait to see you guys soon. And hopefully, I will have the beast finished. So let me say a good old fashioned goodbye to ya. Okay. Have a good have a good night. Have a goodbye. Yes. And if you can't say something nice, like my mother used to say, then shut up, will you? Go sit in the corner and shut your mouth. Anyway, I love you guys. Take care. You are important to me, so be important to you. And I will talk to you very, very soon. I love you guys. Love you more than my shoes. Bye.